Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. We are here with Arthur and Freddy for our English immersion. Today, we are going to talk about facing our fears. Eu vou começar falando em português, porque é uma imersão para iniciantes. Então, caso algum dos participantes tenha uma necessidade, pode conversar alguma coisinha em português, que não vai ter problema. Claro que o objetivo é falar em inglês. Então, alguma palavrinha que você não saiba, fala em português, mas continua a frase em inglês. Não fica falando a frase toda em português porque esqueceu de uma palavra, tá bom? Vou explicar um pouquinho sobre a plataforma. A Talk Talk é uma plataforma de conversação de idiomas, onde a gente pode conversar em várias línguas. Inglês, espanhol, francês, italiano, mandarim. Em breve teremos alemão também. E é uma plataforma bacana porque essas imersões não são aulas, porque não tem professor. Eu não sou uma professora, eu sou uma aluna, assim como o Fred e o Arthur. Então, aqui nós conversamos apenas para praticar o idioma. Então, cometemos erros e tá tudo bem, porque assim é um processo de aprendizado, é errando que a gente aprende, observando o coleguinha falando, você começa a observar também que palavras novas, alguma pronúncia que você deveria corrigir de si mesmo. E nós não corrigimos ninguém, por favor, não tentem fazer isso, a não ser que alguém peça e a gente saiba, então tá liberado, a gente pode falar a tradução para a pessoa, ou no falando mesmo, ou então escreve no chat ali, aí a pessoa tá falando, respondendo a pergunta, aí já dá uma olhadinha no chat, já coloca a palavra que você ajudou ele a lembrar como que fala em inglês, tá bom? Bom, eu vou falar um pouquinho sobre mim e depois eu quero que vocês se apresentem também, tá? Essa é uma imersão muito cedinho, né? Às 6 da manhã de uma segunda-feira, então eu estou super feliz que vocês vieram. Não é fácil acordar cedo e falar em outro idioma tão cedinho também é um desafio, mas é muito bom, vocês vão ver. Bom, I'm Amanda, I live here in Minas Gerais, in Januária, in a small city. I live here. I moved to this place like 1 year ago, the time I decided to quit my career and start a new life. I started to study for technology and now I'm a QA engineer. I just did a career transition 4 months ago. I work in a global company and we speak English every day over there. And that's why I'm here in the platform because I must improve my English because it's a challenge over there because people from different nationalities speaking. So I must focus and try to improve my speech, my communication, my leadership. Because what I see people over there, they lead their conversations and speech. So maybe in a few months, they will ask me to do something similar. So I want to be prepared when this time comes for me. And I live here with my son. We have two dogs, two crazy dogs, looks like Tasmanian dogs because my goodness, but it's very nice. It's a calm village, but I really like to live here. I used to live in São Paulo, so from São Paulo to this small city is a big difference, and I have a peaceful life over here. And now I want to know about you, Fred. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes. Good morning, everyone. My name is Freddy. I am from Ecuador, but I have lived in Brazil for 12 years. I live in Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. Um, I have a little dog too. Is very nice. I like study. I study English to improve the English. Okay. Actually, I am unemployed. I find for a new opportunity in the technology field. Uh, just that.
That's great. Fred is our international student. It's nice. I want to improve my Spanish, so I want to see you more in the happy hours on Friday so I can practice my Spanish with you, okay? We have a happy
Okay.
hour every Friday in the Talk and Talk that we can talk in any language we want. So I'm going to choose Spanish with you. And later on, share your LinkedIn because here is a very nice place for networking as well because we try to help each other. We have many people from technology in different areas. So maybe if we have an opportunity, we can help you as well. Okay. So don't forget to share your LinkedIn in the chat.
Okay.
Thank you. And Arthur, can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. Good morning, Amanda. Good morning, friend Fred. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Arthur. I'm 35 years old. I'm married. I have a son. I have two pets, one dog and one cat. I live in Rio Claro. It's a city of countryside of São Paulo, almost near to Campinas, near to Piracicaba. And well, I am a civil engineer, but I'm not working with an engineer nowadays. I'm looking for new opportunities, and I'm here in talking. I'm here in Talk and Talk since June last year, improving my English because I'm finding a career that I can talk in English. So I'm studying English and I would like to study Spanish too, but it's a challenge for me. Well, in my free time, I really like to watch series and movie. Nowadays, I'm trying to see in English without the legends, and I like to play with my son, and I like to play the guitar to oh my gosh, um, me concentrar mais. So that's it.
Oh my goodness, I think it's so beautiful when somebody plays guitar. I try to play. Actually, I try
Yeah.
to learn how to
Uh-huh.
play one time, and I just see that I don't have coordination at all. Because if this hand move, this one cannot don't move. So it's certain people we are not able to do it. I don't think I'm able, but it's very nice that.
Yes.
And you are a host here as well, right? In English.
Yeah, I started yesterday as a host. It was my first immersion, and it was a very nice experience. I really like it, really like it. And I became nervous because it's different things to do. The YouTube isn't work,
Ah,
so it was very terrible. I tried to put live and the login is not working, and but Priscilla helped me a lot. So, but yesterday it was a very nice. My immersion is on Sundays, 8 a.m. For
that's
beginners too. For beginners too.
for beginners. Yeah, but sooner you can take another one, okay? For general people also.
Yeah, I will try. I need to. I think that I will put my another immersion in general.
Yeah, it's nice. I started to be a host in English first, which was very challenging. But with the time, we just say, okay, let's go. And it started to be more relaxing and things start to go
Yes.
more smooth. Now I'm a host in Spanish as well. So that's why I want to practice my Spanish. And I have one international person here. So I'm going to talk with him a lot. And I want you in my Spanish immersions as well to help me, please. It's nice when we have people that speak fluently in our immersion so we can improve ourselves also. It's very nice. But congratulations for your new path as a host. Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
And guys, let's talk about the questions. Fred, please, can you read the question number 2 and answer for us?
Okay. Number two, can you describe a fear you have faced in your life? How did this fear affect your daily life or decisions? Okay. One of my fears was traveling outside my country 12 years ago because I don't know what uh, what uh, I forget because I don't know what happened later. Is correct? Oh my God. But these days my fear is not getting a job. I have a more or less 6 month with with without a job because I have a little fear. But I find every day I send my resume. I don't know for different opportunities. I try and try. Uh, more or less just that.
Yeah, that's a well, both fears that you just say, it's really a challenge because to move to another country that before you come here, do you speak Portuguese? No, only
No,
Spanish.
only Spanish. English more or less, but when I start uh, learn Portuguese, I forget the English.
Yeah, it's
But
hard to
yeah,
learn.
yeah. Now I can learn again English and I improve the language.
Yeah, that's great. And we have so many people from technology. And your second fear is about the job. This fear is complicated when we have family, when we have bills to pay, we have food to buy. We need a job, and we when we are unemployed, that's a strong fear that is hard. And but here in the platform, you can expose yourself like in the groups that we have as well, not only the happy hour, but on the groups that you on the WhatsApp and show your LinkedIn, say what your experience. You are from technology. We have many people from technology you are from the uh, social program, right? Or not?
Yes, yes.
Okay. In the social program, we have a tech recruiter there also. We have people from technology. We have tech lead. We have Christian. Christian, he's Bolivian. He's tech lead. So we have tech
Oh,
leads.
nice.
So you need to do network with those people because it's like
Okay.
it, how more network you do, show yourself, and then people can know to recommend you and those things. I'm pretty sure that you're going to do because you speak Spanish, English, and Portuguese. You speak three languages. So for sure, sooner you're going to get a job. Just do more networking with us from the community, and I'm pretty sure you're going to get something. We have some guys that did it. We help him. So just do the same. Networking.
Okay.
Thank you for sharing your opinion, Fred. And you, Arthur, what's your opinion about that?
Yeah, Christian Jimenez, it's a good guy. It's a nice person. Freddy, if you have the opportunity to know him, he's very very nice, and he speaks like I think that's French immersion. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh,
he just started French and I start
I
with him.
Incredible.
no, I saw it because we did I did immersions with him with Katiana on Sunday
Ah,
7 a.m. with Katiana. And okay, he speaks English, Spanish, okay, native language, but French. Oh my gosh, French.
yeah.
It's so different. So I think that's it. My fear that I have to face in my life. I nowadays I'm thinking about like facing new, face it to learn new things. I think. I don't know if is my because I'm 35. So sometimes I feel like, oh, you like yesterday. I became a roast. Okay, and my mind said to me, oh, you can't do it. You are not able to do it because you can do it very well. So this is my challenge every day, I think. When I need to learn new abilities or new skills that I need to present in front of others, you know. So, oh, that's okay. I can talk, and I think that I think that I can talk very well English, but I know that I think not the best English, but I can understand. But sometimes my mind put the fears in my body, so I had to stop these feelings, these pensamentos. I don't know the thinkings. I think and face this fear. So because sometimes I feel like I'm frozen, and because of this, but it's not was a good decision. It's not easy to understand this. It was a process for me. So this is one of the fears that I have. But I think that nowadays it's my number one, I think.
I think this is called like impostor syndrome sometimes.
Yes, yes, sometimes.
This feeling with this impostor syndrome is very complicated. I think almost everyone has that. I have also because and sometimes you say I'm not capable to do it. I will not be able to do it. Especially when you start to compare us with somebody else, like we're starting something new. Let's say that Fred learned it in 1 week, he is already doing it, and I'm still in the process to learn, and I cannot understand so well. I say, how come this person can do it? I'm not so able, and is a good fear as well. It's complicated, this one.
Yes, yes.
You know, I have many of them. The one you already said as well. The one you both that you said, Fred. I had this fear as well because I moved to Haiti some years ago to live there, and there was a challenge. My husband is from there, so we lived there for a while, and I know what the feeling about living another country that is not yours, it's not your language, and another culture is complicated. Also, is but we overcome, right? But you know, my fear, I can describe one that was very funny actually, because I want to work on board cruise ships. My previous career was used to work on board in cruise ships for 12 years. But we have some trainings that we must do, safety trainings to do to work. And some of those safety trainings are in the water. You need to jump in the water, you need to try to save, to go in the boat and blah, blah, blah. Something simple because you use a lifeguard, a life vest. But the thing is, I didn't know how to swim. And even if I have the life vest, I was always scared of jumping in the water in open sea, especially because it's a platform that you need to jump. And for a person that is scared of water, I mean, pool and seas, it was very funny. And I knew this is a process to start it. It was mandatory, it was not optional. And before I went to the interview to see if I could get the job, what I did first the training, and it was expensive, the training. I did the training first. I say, if I'm not able to finish the training, I cannot no matter if I get the job or not, I need to do the training. So what I did, I did the training to jump in the water. And for me was the biggest fear for me was that when I was there in the platform was not high, but for a person that is scared of high and water is complicated. It was like 3 meters above the water. And the first time I did in the pool, and the pool was like 5 meters. It was not big, it was not open sea, but still. And this was for me my biggest fear, I can say. It was, I think my soul leave me alone and go somewhere. And after I jump, he come back because it was horrible. I still can't swim, but I know how to survive. I know how to save life, and I know how to save my life if something happens. So yeah, that was my biggest fear. Long time ago, but was nice. It was horrible. And let's see, question number 3. Arthur, can you please read for us and answer?
Yes. What strategies did you use to confront or overcome this fear? Uh, well, in my case, um, I was in a psychologist. I don't know if it's correct. And I did some sessions with her because I didn't understand what was happening with me. And I now I have the conscience about this, and to face my fears. I the strategy that I use is like maybe a talk with myself, like oh man, come on, you can do it. It's something like that. Like, oh, you did a good university that people didn't say that you don't will do this university. You finish uh, a hard course. Engineer is very difficult. So, and a lot of things that I have now. I'm father, so oh, you will not be a good father. No, I think that I am a good father. So I have to face like a talk with me, and when I did something that's not like the correct way, I have the conscience that I stop, and oh, I need you to do not in this way, but this another way. Oh, okay, that's correct. So, and I will ajustando, uh, conforme I will do the things. So that's the way that I face. So it's not I don't have fast results, but it's a process, and I to oh my gosh, atingir, enfim, para atingir meu objetivo. Então é sempre um processo para chegar lá, mas it's like a talk with myself.
Yeah. And the good thing about that, you got conscious that you need to do something. It's not just I have this fear and you just stuck, you don't move, you just stay where you are. No, you look for help.
Yes, the first time was like oh, I can do it, so stop. This is the first feeling that I when I need to do different things. And another one is the second people in my head. Oh, you can do it. I do. No, you can do it. So, it's almost and I have to prove to myself, so to face this.
Yeah, that's great. I do the same. I think this came with maturity as well because right now I'm 43. So I face a lot of fears nowadays because I quit my career and I start a new career with after 40s is not easy. I was from the hospitality industry and then I come to technology. I started the second graduation online. That for me is a challenge because the first one was, my goodness, and online, I don't have patience to listen some questions live because I don't know, I think I'm too old because I hear some questions that is not related to what the teacher is saying in this. I don't have time. I need to be focused. And certain people, they are in a different moment that for them it's okay to ask things that is not related to the subject. And for me, it's a waste of time.
Mhm.
And I don't have time to waste. Time's too short. And start a new career as well. I'm a junior. Start at this age as junior is just funny, but it's like I have so many seniors around me in this company that they are so welcoming and so warming. It's like this is important. When people start a new career, it's nice. My bosses, my bosses, my seniors, all of them, they are younger than me. Some of them could be my kids, my son, my daughter. It's nice. And for me is very good. But I have this voice in my head, so anytime I have this fear, I say no, you must do it. Sometimes this imposter syndrome always come here. No, she's always around me, but sometimes I denied her. I don't want to listen to her, or I talk with some friends that know me a little bit, and most of them online nowadays. It's funny because I totally changed my life and I have many good friends online and we talk and they say, no, come on, let's go. You can do it. Don't think you can't do it. And sometimes it's good when you hear from somebody else. Even if you try to say, no, I can't do it. I'm going to face this because I need to get a job. I need to improve myself. But sometimes you are so the thing that you are going to face is so hard that you need somebody from outside to take you and shake you and say, you can do it, do it. Don't be afraid. This is the process. To be afraid is part. And sometimes this happened before I get my transition career that I was not thinking I was able, especially for the age that we have, especially in Brazil, we have a lot of companies that have this problem with age. But luckily, I got a company that is out there. It's not a Brazilian company, so it's okay.
Well,
This
where is your company is uh, from United States or Europe?
Quebec, Canada,
Canada, Canada.
Canada. That's why I start to learn French as well,
French.
because
Yeah.
maybe, I'm preparing for the future. It's not that I'm not going anywhere, but I must be prepared when the time
Yeah.
comes. Amanda, can you speak Spanish? Yes, I can. Can you speak French? Yes, I can. Can you move? Yes, I can.
Yes, you are correct.
I, you know,
Yes.
I don't know. I must search for a word like that, but I'm cara de pau nowadays. It's like, I don't know, but I can do it. I'm gonna try. Be prepared. It's always my tip. Always be prepared. Never knows.
Yes.
And you, Fred, what's your experience? Number three.
Oh my God. First, I pray to God. I am evangelical. I think that for me the first step is pray to God because I don't know how do you say confío in a God, but it's important for me. Second, I usually study something every day to be a more prepared and just just that I have a little freelancer, but I need a fixed job. I don't know how to say, but I study every day. I just that I forget. Uh, I I realized that I study for more vocabulary. I don't remember some words, and I can't speak a lot.
But you did great. You know, first because you come in here in many immersions. That's the process. We need to expose ourselves, so then we start to have more vocabulary as well. And you
Yeah.
didn't speak many words in Portuguese, actually. You don't speak in Spanish or Portuguese. So you try to, whatever you can, you say in English. That
Yeah.
sounds great.
I my I don't know what that is a problem, but my a problem is a think in English. I think in Spanish or in Portuguese, but I can't think in English yet.
I understand.
When I start learn in Portuguese, I can't think in Portuguese. I think in Spanish and translate to Portuguese. But with I don't know, pasar do tempo, I can think in Portuguese. It was very good because I can speak mm, I don't know fluido. I don't know how to say, but I feel very good.
Yeah,
I think that I need the same to English.
exactly.
Practice,
So
practice, practice.
exactly, you're doing it, right? Because certain people say, I can't speak English. My English don't move, is stuck. Okay,
Yeah.
are you practicing? Are you talking? Because it's not just watch a movie or listen to music. You have to talk.
Yeah.
If you don't talk, and it's good. I know that some people use some apps to do it. It's okay, but you have to talk with people because we have it's like a communication. You ask
Mhm.
something, I ask because we have some questions to guide us here. But you see, we are talking many things. We ask questions, we talk. It's a conversation. It's natural, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
And Arthur, Fred was in the happy hour last Friday, and he was talking. But I knew him that I knew that he was from Ecuador, but some people didn't know him, and he was talking Portuguese. And somebody just said, where are you from? I don't know. Maybe they didn't know, and they say you're not Brazilian, and somebody just say you're not Brazilian because his Portuguese is very good. So you practice and you became fluently in Portuguese, and sooner it's going to be
Thank you,
fluently in
thank
English.
you.
And he gave some lessons. I was ashamed because he was teaching us some stuff about, I don't know which city it was, but he was talking about one city, and I was like, I didn't know that. The information he gave, many of us Brazilians didn't know. You are good. I just put here on the chat, or Fred, but it's missing yours also, Arthur, your LinkedIn, if it's possible. I put
Okay.
Christian LinkedIn for you, Fred, because for you to get in touch with him. And he has many things like you. What to say about God as well. It's the first thing for those who believe, I believe as well. I'm not Christian, but I believe, I trust in God. So he's the first one because he's the one who I always pray for help and for gratitude and for everything. And without him, I don't think I can be a good person and reach my goals. You're good. I This is a good thing as well. And let's see. Uh, hmm, I'm going to read question number 4. Can you share an experience where facing a fear led you to personal growth? Uh, Yes, this challenge to be a host, I can say definitely, because if I look behind, because I always compare myself with myself on the past. And 1 year ago, I couldn't even open my camera to speak in my language, in Portuguese. Every time I have some class or some meetings with the courses I used to do, and they say, I open the camera, and I always say, my camera is broken or something like that. They don't know. But I was afraid. I didn't want to face myself, let's say. And then I come here to talk and talk, and this I see that many people don't open the camera, but the process of opening the camera, exposing yourself, looks like you want to improve yourself even better because you're watching yourself and say, no, I must improve because I want to see over there, I want to see the recording, and I want to see my improvement, how better I am. And becoming a host is even biggest challenge for myself for communication because I'm a shy person as well. So to come here to be a leader because we have to manage conflicts as well. We have to be creative. It's not easy to be a host. It's not easy to be a talker, to talk in another language, and to be a host is even a challenge that at this I become how I say here. This become a personal growth because I can see my communication is becoming better. I try to improve every day, and this is the process. I'm doing it every time. I started my fourth language also here in the platform. Right now, only a talker as French, but sooner the challenge is to be a host in French as well. So I think I'm growing as a person and professional, hopefully as well sooner. And that's it. And you, Fred? Can you share your experience where facing a fear led you to personal growth?
Okay, how I say after I trust I don't know I need to read. I trust in God. I pray and study every day. Uh, I can no oh my God, I need some more vocabulary. Um, Hey, it's just that I study, I try send more Zoom. I try make more networking in LinkedIn. In LinkedIn, uh, just that I am a shiny person too. Is another challenge for me, but but eu tô indo, tipo, sabe? I don't know how to say in English.
You're doing great because to be shy and to expose ourselves here is a challenge.
Yeah, yeah.
And we are doing great, I can say. We are here, right? And you, Arthur?
Is the number number 4?
Yes.
Share we're facing a fear. Ah, talking public, I think. It's very, oh my gosh, my body I feel like I can do it, but when okay, I really like to study and to present the speech or some presentation in front of others. It's like when I finish it's like oh, okay, I can do this. So this is good because I use this when I have to do the same thing later. So another speech. Okay, that's okay. I can do it. So I have to do like this process. Oh, that's okay. I need to prepare before. I need to prepare before and present to have a good presentation. So this is very, very nice for me.
Mm. Talking in public is, oh my goodness. I remember the time in the college that we need to do presentations, and I was like, oh my gosh. But it's a big challenge for many people because communication is a problem for many people. And if you don't communicate good, how can you speak in public, talk in public?
Yeah,
Nowadays, it's a little easy.
yeah, because I think that's you are exposing yourself in front of others, and you are the main reference there when you are. But so you are the focus of others, and it's it's uh it's a good challenge.
Yeah, it's true. And online also is a challenge, but I think I overcome better the speaking public online than in person because in person, long time, I don't have nowadays any place I can go to do it because my college and my work is from home. So let's see when I face this in person, how it will be. Hopefully, it's going to be better because of this communication online. I hope so. And welcome back to our main room, Sydney and Elisa. Sydney, question number 7. Who or what helped you the most in dealing with your fear? I want you to answer this question, please.
Let me see. Well, I had a colleague some years ago. He taught me a lot of things about how to have a good posture, a professional posture in front some challenges, in front some daily basis situation on the workplace. Uh, Let me see another thing. Well, what that Arthur said to speak in public for me, it's a biggest challenge. Once I needed to do it with 100 of people in my previous job. It was a big company, but I did it well because I trained a lot. I think when you have time to train, I think it increases your confidence and to do it because we can understand what you are saying, and if some people give you send you some question, you can answer it in properly in a good way. So that kind of things make us feel very, I think, very good and to achieve another level.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, 100 people. I don't think I can see 100 people and talk in front of them. It's a big challenge. Actually, here online, sometimes we talk to more people because we don't know how many people are watching us after all, right? But we don't see. I only see 5 people here in front of me because it's okay. But to see 100, it was a good challenge. And how was the conversation there in the next room? Priscilla gone, right? You are mute.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with Priscilla. I think she did again that thing. She clicked in the wrong button. But it
Yeah.
was very good. Elisa and I exchange our ideas and experience about fear and how to overcome it as well in some moments. So it was an amazing conversation.
That's great. It's nice when the classes, the rooms are smaller because you can talk a little bit more, even if you don't focus in all the questions, but you can ask and answer questions different and it's more fluently, right? It's
Yeah.
nice. And you, Elisa, how was the conversation with Sydney over there?
Ai, gostei muito de conversar com o Cid, a experiência dele, a minha também, tipo que eu me confundi um pouco nas perguntas, mas no final estava conseguindo fluir já.
Viu?
Obrigada, Sidney.
E o Sidney é maravilhoso, assim, ele fala muito
Sim,
bem inglês, então,
sim,
assim,
sim.
por isso que eu te coloquei lá, eu falei, você vai falar com ele sim, classe pequenininha, sala
Ai,
pequenininha,
gostei muito porque eu consegui entender ele, acho que uns 70% já.
viu? É assim o
Gostei muito.
processo. E o tema, você gostou? É desafiador o tema, né? Você gostou do tema?
Bem
Aprendeu?
desafiador, bem desafiador. Fiz aqui meu resumo. Acabei que eu me atrapalhei, mas ele conseguiu conduzir muito bem. E eu consegui me encontrava sempre nas perguntas. Sempre eu analiso, não, eu tô numa question e ele tá noutra. Aí eu consegui entender. Eu achei legal por isso, né? Porque quando ele
Sim.
começava a falar, eu não, não é isso, é outra. Gostei muito, muito obrigada, viu, Amanda, por ter colocado com o Sidney.
Viu? Não, essas experiências, assim, da gente conversar com diferentes pessoas é muito importante. Nem se- Às vezes a gente quer ficar tudo junto, né? Porque eu adoro saber histórias de todo mundo. Eu sou aquela pessoa que adora ouvir. Mas não dá pra gente colocar todo mundo junto, né? É bom,
É,
assim, a gente separar um pouquinho, justamente pra gente ter essa prática do inglês. E eu sabia que vocês iam se dar muito bem lá. Que bom que vocês gostaram.
obrigada.
E de nada. E te quero ver semana que vem de novo, viu?
Ok.
Arthur, how was the conversation for you? How was the experience here to wake up so early and talk in English?
Yeah. The conversation is very nice. It's a good subject. It's different, and because it's a you, I think that this kind of subject you think about your when you think about your fears, it's internally how can I say? It's very personal. So it's a challenge for a lot of people. Not for me because I'm okay, but people to talk about himself is very difficult to some people. So it's but it was very soft the way that you put in this immersion. So it's very nice.
Thank you. And sometimes, we are facing some fears and say, but we are not alone. Somebody else, maybe Fred was talking about one fear that I have, and he told me how he overcome. So I say, oh, I know how to do it. Maybe I can try to do it like him, and I will overcome this as well. It's nice when we hear people that has some problems that you didn't say exactly, but this person has the same problem as you, and you know how to overcome this. I think is important. Uh, as well. It was a very rich conversation. Fred, meu brasileiro equatoriano, how was the conversation for you? What did you learn today with us?
Oh my God, it was nice. I learned some some words. Uh, I I feel good because I can understand. Uh, I listen. My listening is good. My read is good, but my speak is not good yet. But I feel very good because I understand. I understand the uh, almost almost conversation. I don't know. Almost quase tudo. Somente algumas palavras que eu não consegui entender, mas acredito pela falta de conhecimento mesmo da palavra, né? Mas tô gostando bastante. Como eu tinha falado no começo, quando comecei a aprender português, meio que deixei de lado o inglês, né? O português ocupou espaço do inglês, mas agora estou tentando retomar esse aprendizado, essa
Ai, que
aprendizagem.
bom.
Eu gostei muito. E muito obrigado a vocês.
Muito obrigada, gente, pela presença de todos aqui. Nosso tempo já acabou, mas eu agradeço de coração a presença de todos, tá bom? Semana que vem vai ser o assunto mais leve, vai ser sobre Future Vision. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Porque é uma pergunta que a gente sempre responde em entrevista, né? Vamos tentar responder essa pergunta em inglês e ver o que a galera vai responder para a gente. Espero vê-los na próxima imersão. Eu coloquei aqui no chat a survey, se vocês puderem responder como foi a experiência para vocês, se tiverem alguma sugestão de tema também, pode falar que aí eu procuro trazer o tema para a gente debater, tá bom? E uma boa semana para vocês. Bye bye, see you!
Bye
Thank
bye.
See
you,
you.
Fred.
Bye.
Bye, bye.
Beleza. Bye, bye.